Anita and my YT account, my notification squad. Very rainbowy tonight. You are right. Hey, Modano. Gonna be here for another second before I start my stroll. Just want to make sure the video quality and everything is all right. Hello, John123. So, let me know how that's looking. Probably gonna I think the wide angle is on. Just wanted to get that for the opening shot, and then I'll change it. Take it off. There we go. Now it's flipped into 1. John says, I just thought it might be skunk around here. I'm in Niagara Falls. It's funny, I was smelling a skunk the other night in my house. Didn't know where it was coming from. So I'm gonna take the tripod mount off, so there's less things to carry. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. One last look at the CN Tower. Thanks for confirming. So I'm down at Union Station right now, and I didn't see anyone else live streaming tonight. At least YouTube didn't notify me, so I figured I would go do a little walk and see how the new iPhone does for quality. So let me know how things are. Not quite sure if we're gonna go up Bay or Yonge. Might head on over to, why don't we do a loop around and go down to the Scotiabank Arena? Hey Yoshi Bros, hope you're doing all right tonight. I'm hoping maybe that Henry's around, because I wanted to ask him something. Yeah, Yoshi, you do. You gotta come out. Yoshi, I owe you mod status, but I'll do it when I get to sit down. Hello, Kurt Affair. Welcome to the chat. Hoping to get some watch hours filled up tonight, because I noticed nobody else was out. So hopefully I can pull in a little bit of an audience. So there's the Royal York Hotel. Really fancy. There's some trivia that the Royal York Hotel, it's kind of hard to see from this angle. I'll have to switch it back to the wide lens. But it was actually designed to look like a throne. So like the two arms and then the chair that you can sit on. Thank you, Anita, for mentioning that. Yeah, please hit that like button because it helps. Hello, Kaplan. Welcome. Bumped into the wonderful Ken Continuum. Actually, shouldn't be using the word bump. I actually kind of chased him down a little bit yesterday. Very, very nice guy. Really cool. And it was nice seeing his setup of like holding the battery against the gimbal. Oh, so Kurt says, if I ever need to find Ken, just put out root beer and Vector cereal. Thanks for that advice. Yeah, Modano, I think the timing was just right. With Nuit Blanche, everyone was out that night. And just a total coincidence that Ken was out last night, and I happened to just be near him. Hello, Yahya, the transit guy. Kurt's asking, do we call you Ready Eddie, Ready Eddie, Ed, or Red Ed? You can call me whatever you want. So Eddie is my real name. So I do respond to that. I'm not quite sure if Ready Eddie will hit me if somebody shouts that out. But it should, because there's an Eddie in it. Curtis saying I may have met Johnny Strides last night. I started my stream a little too late. Actually, I went out after he ended his because I didn't want to do it at the same time as his because I know he pulls in a really big audience. And I'm trying to build up a little small one. I prefer to call Ed. You can call me Ed. That works too. It's so dead down here, I guess, because there's no games or anything going on. I'll look at the Skydome over here. You'll try not to stream the same time to take away from the audience. I guess that's smart. That's very kind of you. You don't want to steal them all from them. So how is the video quality? I'm using the iPhone 16 Pro now. I wasn't really satisfied with how it was looking on the 14 before. Oh, I didn't know Cyndi Lauper's on the farewell tour. I think I'd go to that. Why not? She must be pretty old. One of the nerds will give details. Yeah. It's more me when I go back and I'll scrutinize it. I didn't notice they put a giant Union Station sign. I haven't been down here in a while. I've also noticed that nobody likes watching the walks when they're done on wide angle. People don't seem to like the wide angle. I guess maybe it's a bit more nauseating. Okay, we're gonna go into here. I don't know if the signal's gonna cut out. Should be fine. So Kurt is asking if I'm using a gimbal or handheld. I'm using a gimbal. I haven't quite, so I did some test streams earlier doing handheld. Because Henry was saying, Toronto Tech and Transit was saying, he was telling me on his live stream that he's able to just hold his iPhone directly in his hand and it's stable. And I tried doing that and it was still shaky. Maybe Henry's just got a very steady hand. Oh no, Kurt, I'm the same. I don't like vertical walks. I think I'm just old school. I like watching things on TV. Definitely more a fan of the horizontal view. Do another quick look back from this angle. The postal building. I think it's some sort of plaque. It's probably original to the building that was here. The giant post office. So we're gonna we're gonna see how the signal is walking through Union. I imagine it should be okay. I feel like they should have installed some, I'd say, cell phone towers, transmitters in there, considering how busy it gets. You tend to be the serious guy, Kurt. We need some serious people around here. No problem with that. Go up or down? I think up looks more interesting. Maybe not. Maybe down is where... I think that's where all the stores are. So Kurt is asking, what inspired me to hit the live button and share your adventures with us? Do you mean tonight or do you mean in general? Because I think I only started doing these about a week or two ago. Been doing the pre-recorded walks for a while, since late 2021. Cinnaholic. It's like alcoholic. The cinnaholic. This is so weird. This is all new to me. I meant more in general, but feel free to fabricate an answer of your liking. Oh gosh. Just opened up a giant door for me. In general, I think, I'm trying to think of how to say this. So I think I just needed to get out of the house a bit more. I think I'm just going through a lot of stuff, and I find this really, really therapeutic just to go do it. Like when I go back home after doing a live stream walk, I'm so happy. Like I'm just in such a positive space. So I think that's why I've been doing it. The live walks are a bit more fun because I can interact with people, I can chat. I don't feel as lonely because I used to do walks with other people, my pre-recorded ones. So now you guys are my other people that I'm doing walks on. Don't want to get addicted to Cinnaholic. Gentle Breeze, welcome to the chat. Are you from Toronto? I am indeed. I am born and raised here. Grew up in the East End, lived downtown for 20 years. And moved back to the East End roughly a year ago to the day, actually. I'm not sure where that goes, but there's a hello Canadian facility. I think I can just go up here. Yeah, Vasily just did a big walk through all that. thanks for saying that, Kurt. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really enjoy these, and I used to love watching walks, and I always felt the live streams made me feel a little bit more connected to what was happening downtown, more so than the pre-recorded, like when I'd watch them, when I'd watch Johnny or Ken or T-Shot, so, and Henry and everyone else. So what camera am I using? I'm using the iPhone 16 Pro on a gimbal on the DJI Mobile. I don't remember which one, but it's an older one. I think it's about like 2 or 3 years old. So the battery life isn't the greatest on the gimbal. I think I tested on Nuit Blanche. It's getting about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours on it. And then the new gimbal says it takes about 10 hours. Vasily says, I'll record my drive to school tomorrow with the new phone mount. Yeah, that's really cool, Vasily. I'll check that out for sure. Are you you're just recording, you're not live streaming, right? Oh, there's me. My reflection, you can see the gimbal mount. More of me. Silly, I've noticed Henry hasn't streamed or been online since Nuit Blanche. There we go. I hope he's doing all right. That was probably like a really, really big stream for him because he did almost 7 hours overnight. I think he got really good views on it, but it might have burnt him out. Yeah. So Kurt says East End has a lot of great food options. Sure, things have changed a lot there over the years. Yeah, it's interesting because Greektown does not really have as many Greek restaurants as they used to. Oh, Henry did a member stream today. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a membership to. Should get some memberships going on other people's channels. Should get a membership to Henry's. I like that he's doing that members only streams. That's pretty cool. So we are now at Wellington and Bay. Maybe I'll head towards St. Lawrence Market a bit. Probably be a little bit dead, but a little bit more interesting than just walking up Bay. Kurt says Little India as well isn't what it used to be, much more gentrified. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. In fact, there was a really good restaurant, which I can't remember the name of, Indian restaurant, and it closed. I think it closed about 2 years ago. It was a really good buffet. Indian buffets as a whole in Toronto are just like disappearing. I think Aroma still exists over at King and John or King and Peter. I think I was saying this the other week that sometimes when I come downtown, I feel like I'm in New York. Kurt's asking, is that one of the Indian buffets on Queen? No, Aroma is on King, but there was one on Queen. It was near the Condom Shack, I believe. Like kind of Queen and University area. There was a really good Indian buffet there. But I think that one closed down a while ago and I don't recall the name. I hope my voice is coming out okay because I have been trying to pair my DJI mic to the phone. Haven't had much success. But it'll be good for windy days once I figure that out. There is a way to do it through Bluetooth. I just need to putz around with it a little more. Yeah, Kurt, not to be confused with Aroma, the coffee place. I think those are also called Aroma. And then those also pop up wherever major gentrification happens. Just at a red light at Yonge in Wellington now. I'll go down to the, I don't know the name of the place because they changed it. It was the Hummingbird Center for a while and then the Sony Performing Arts Center. I think it's under a new name now. So Kurt says, if you haven't tried it before, check out the Roti Mahal. Their butter chicken roti is so good. The actual butter chicken roti chain, I think, is a copy of that one. I will make note of that. Thank you so much. I love trying new food. I especially love butter chicken. Thanks for that suggestion. I appreciate that. Meridian Hall, yes. Yes, you're right. The sign is right there. Thanks, Modano. Meridian's a bank, I think, right? That's why they named it that? This looks like an Amazon logo. Get another look at this skyscraper they're building here. Not sure if it's condos or office buildings, since somebody else may know better. And another shot up Yonge Street while we're down here. And Meridian Hall, as Modano corrected me on the name. I'm just so used to still calling it the Hummingbird Center. Still call the Skydome, still call the Rogers Center the Skydome. Oh, I make myself laugh. Vasily is asking, when is my next stream? I do not know. I sort of am going on a whim. It'll probably be Thursday, maybe? I'm not sure. I can probably do a community post or something beforehand. The problem is that my schedule is kind of up in the air, and I've noticed when I've made plans with people, sometimes they cancel them, and then I'm like, woohoo, I can go stream. Kurt, same. I still call the ACC Scotiabank Arena. So Kurt says, Roti Mahal used to be called Gandhi's. The original owners retired and sold it to the workers. Oh, that's interesting. And this used to be a Franz and is now a Cafe Landwehr. And there's the St. Lawrence Center for the Arts. And one of my favorite places in the world is just down that way and around the corner. Don't judge me for this, the Spaghetti Factory. Hello, Miranda. Welcome to the chat. We're gonna go look at the fountain. We're at Birksea Park, behind Toronto's Flatiron building. So, a lot of people know this already, so I'm probably repeating myself. But, you might notice the dogs are all looking up at the bone up there. And it's kind of hard to see right now. There's cats, or a cat somewhere. I think it's back there. I'm going to try to find it for you all. It's probably a lot easier to find it in the daylight, and maybe in the winter when there's less leaves on the trees. Gentle breeze, that's not the... Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Gentle breeze says I used to smoke crack down there. That wasn't what I was expecting to see tonight. That's awesome. Oh, so the cat is there, actually. There we go, kitty. Yeah, two cats. So this one here, let's zoom in on it. Try to zoom in on it. There we go. This one is looking at the Hummingbird Center, or the Meridian Center. To readjust. There we go. And yeah, Kurt says another cat is looking away from the dogs. So this is the electrical box cat. I don't know where the other cat is. Where is the other cat? I feel like it's somewhere there, like kind of behind that. Oh, my watch looks so purple and it's lit up like that. Let's go have a peek. Hello, Chris Smith. Welcome to the chat tonight. It's good to see you. What is... Oh, I legit thought that was a statue, but it's just a lady standing there, very intently looking. But she was so still. Oh, they're taking a photo. Okay, I just photobombed them. My apologies. The other cat. Where, oh where is that other dang cat? It's not on the fountain. It says Sukhothai is across the street and is my favorite place for Thai. I wholeheartedly agree with you. Sukhothai is so good. The beef, the Kalbi beef, soy beef. I forget the name of the beef. The beef with the crunchy noodles on top. So good, so good. Easily one of my top 5 dishes. There we go. This is the Flatiron building. Khao Soi, yes, Khao Soi. Thanks, Kurt. The Flatiron building. And my random trivia of the Flatiron building is that the second Neverending Story was filmed in there. The library was filmed in there. The library scene or bookstore scene, I think, at the beginning of the movie. That was with Jonathan Brandis. Oh, didn't know there's a statue here. It's almost a little bit unsettling looking. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna walk to the front of the Flatiron building. So before we do that, see there we go. See there's 33 of you in here. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight on this walk. And I'm trying this is a little bit hard, but if you're new here, please hit the subscribe and the like button. It feels so fake for me to ask that. So I'm trying to get used to it and be a little bit more natural. But yeah, thank you. Now you don't have to see my face anymore. We can go back to the front camera. Hello, Al from Iraq. Or Ali from Iraq. So this is the Flatiron and the Firkin. Or I think they just call it the Flatiron by itself. I don't think they add on, well, it says it's a Firkin bar. So when I meet new people that come to the city, especially if they're from the UK, I tell them that the Firkin is like Wetherspoons, which they have all over the UK, which is kind of like a pub chain that they took over, almost similar to the Firkin. They take over little historic spots and maintain them. And Firkin isn't usually the most exciting food, but it's pretty consistent. Like, you're not gonna crave the food, but you're gonna be satisfied. So which way do I go? We'll go have a look at St. Lawrence Market before we start walking north. Although now I'm trapped in this island where the only way I can go is north or south, and I need to get over there. Oh, there's an Esplanade bus. So it's turning down, heading towards the Esplanade, and it says it ends at Broadview Station. Broadview and River. Oh yeah, we get another view of downtown from here. Unfortunately, you can't see the CN Tower right now. It's kind of obscured. I'll get a better shot of the Flatiron building once I get across the street. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice there's a Google sign up there. I guess that's Google's offices. Mofer Coffee. I love Mofer Coffee. They have another one at Coxwell and Danforth. Really, really, really good coffee. Really, really good ice brew. This was a second cup, and then it became Atmosphere Cannabis, which I found out was owned by Second Cup. Now a Mofer. Gonna do one last view. Oh, we can see the CN Tower. There we go. It's kind of peeking out there. Take this in for a second. Kurt has never tried Mofer Coffee before. I highly recommend it. It's almost got like, I was talking to someone about this, like a little bit of a chocolatey taste to it. There's the Berksea Tavern. Now we're walking by Duke's. Just heading towards the St. Lawrence Market. Oh, they have an Au Pain de Lait down here. Don't mind my French accent. Oh, some nice pillows. I don't think they'd fit my aesthetic, but these dishes kind of fit my aesthetic, if I have an aesthetic. Kurt says there's a spot in Etobicoke I like called Terminal 3, just a small batch shop, but a passionate owner, and he roasts the beans on site. So I started going to the Leslieville's Farmers Market, and there's a TikTok person, Caitlin Campbell, and she has a small independent coffee business, although it's kind of TikTok viral now, and there's always a lineup down there, and it's really, really good coffee, and I like that, like just hearing about all the hard work she's put into it and whatnot. So yeah, this is the St. Lawrence Market. It's down there. I don't think we can go in because I think it's closed. But maybe we can take a little stroll down around here. Hello twice. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, Kurt, I think it goes until November. It's every Sunday, the farmer's market. So I have a couple of Sundays left. So we can take a peek inside the St. Lawrence Market. It's almost kind of spooky being around here when there's nobody else around. But it's also kind of cool just looking inside. Looking inside when it's completely empty. Oh, that's a really nice view. St. Lawrence Market. Imagine when these doors are not locked. No, they're pretty locked. Besides, I do not want a trespassing charge with evidence on a live stream. That would be bad. Very, very quiet down here. It's almost peaceful. Oh, this is a really cool view too. We can see their Thanksgiving hours. Kurt's asking, am I dressing up for Halloween as which live stream? That's funny. I don't know yet. I have to think about that one. Yeah, Juanita, I'm not sure what's going on with that chat. I think Kurt seems to know what's up. Actually, I can go downstairs and walk along the other side. You'll have a peek. So no, I'm probably not gonna dress up this year. For Halloween. I'm hoping to live stream it though, to go down to the village and check out the costumes and share it with everyone, because I've always looked for a village live stream before and I don't think anyone's, maybe I've just missed it, but I haven't seen anyone do that. No, but Kurt, it's interesting because there's another person who comes in the chat with that name. And I feel bad if they're like a legitimate person. But I don't know, the conversation is always centered around music artists. Hello, Harjat. I hope your evening is going well. Kurt, I'm gonna see if I can... Aha! There we go. Oh, I didn't know that, Juanita. So they go into other people's chats too, right? Is it bots? I'm not even sure. Oh, so it happens to West Coast Walker too. It seems to happen to us really, really small streamers. I mean, is it engagement? Is it I guess it's channel engagement. I can't complain, but I'm just curious if it's a bot or possibly someone trying to learn English or something. I'm not really sure. Hey, Raindrop. Thanks for joining. Hello, Max Ed. Thank you for subscribing. Wow. I will do a flippy-do. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, Max Ed, for subscribing. I appreciate it. And now I will show you the front view. What's your plans for Thanksgiving? Oh, that's not a YouTube chat. That was a message from an app. So this is the new market. I didn't realize it's so many floors. The northern St. Lawrence market. It's like office buildings up top? Huh. Okay, let's go peek. Let's do this while we're out and about. Yeah, Max, I believe I've seen you in other live streamers chats before. So I'm happy to see you here. Okay, let's look. What is going on here? Still a lot of construction on the inside. There's a really cool Rainbow Cinemas theater here. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, Imagine Cinema. Sorry, it was Rainbow Cinemas. Now it's called Imagine. I forgot they had a name change a while ago. See, I'm still stuck in the past. You should remember me, Max. Well, hopefully you remember me now. I'm going to be trying to do this a little bit more often. As I was telling Kurt, it's my therapy, in a way. Oh, so they've got Joker, Megalopolis. I heard that's good. Beetlejuice I really liked. Sonic 3, that's coming out soon. So weird. I really wanted to hate the Sonic movies, the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, but I ended up really liking the first two. It used to be the Cineplex Market Square yeah. It's gone through a bunch of different name changes. Imagine is supposed to be cheap on Tuesdays and recliner seats. They have really good seats. Yeah, the last time I was there, I saw Megan. Yeah, that showed how long ago it was. I think it was like a year and a half ago. And I was really surprised by how comfortable the reclining seats were. I have not checked out the Knuckles series, Kurt. The studio. I read an article on Polygon or Kotaku that said it wasn't that great, that Knuckles wasn't really in it that much. So I have not. Hello, HZ. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the chat. So we're now at King. So I'm gonna start heading back towards Yonge, and then making my way north. It's very quiet down here tonight. Oh, they still have the Muskoka chairs out. I know some people call them the Adirondack chairs. Can I give you an oh yeah? Or isn't it like oh yeah? I can't do the high-pitched one. I think I know what you're talking about though. Oh yeah. Kurt says Knuckles was in it plenty. If you like the movies, you'd probably like the series. And that's like Idris Elba, such an underrated. I agree. Idris Elba is really great. Okay, I'll check it out. So here we have, I think it's St. James Church. I'm trying to look for the sign. Yeah, it is St. James Church, St. James Cathedral. Kurt says apparently the difference between Muskoka chair and Adirondack chairs, or Adirondack, am I saying it right? Adirondack? The weird word chairs is the seat. One is more rounded. I think you're right, yeah. We'd say one is more comfortable. So this is the place, Score on King, where you can get those gigantic Caesars that have like a burger and all these crazy wild things stuck into it. And to be honest, I did try it and I was fairly disappointed. It was like a tiny slider and it was quite expensive for what it was. It was a fad. Cross here. Thanks, Juanita. I think you're just saying what's been on my mind. I don't know, there was a cartoon raccoon on that sign. It caught my attention, but now it changed. Although it's not really showing on there. Sam is asking, was that big stocky guy who did the Hudson's Bay closure video with, was that my boyfriend? I'm trying to remember who I did that with. I don't think so. Big stocky guy. No, I don't think so. I feel like I need to go rewatch that and see who that was. Oh, Nick. That's who it was. No, Nick is not my boyfriend. He's a dear friend of mine. Very dear friend of mine, actually. I don't go up that way because my friend Rob lives in this building here, And he's always letting me know about the shenanigans that are happening behind his building, like there. So we won't go that way. We'll go this way. '65 King East. There's a really good, maybe it's not here anymore. There was a good like dessert place, not sugar marmalade, but something like that. And it was over on like that side. What are my favorite late night eats? Good gosh, so many. It's very dangerous. I used to live next to a 24-hour McDonald's and would go there at 2 or 3 a.m. and just devour a box of 20 McNuggets. This is a very controversial opinion, but I love Pizza Nova, and people say it's the worst. I still think Pizza is the worst. So pizza is a big one. There used to be more, like when I lived downtown, there was a lot more open late. But a lot of these places closed down. Like there was a really good like bun place that was open late. Yeah, 24-hour McDonald's is dangerous. Thankfully, I don't live next to one. I live next to or nearby a 24-hour A&W, but they're everywhere in the city. And thankfully, I don't really like A&W too much. Not a fan. So yeah, pizza is not, it's kind of, I don't know, people say it's cardboardy, but I think it's just like soggy. It's not cooked long enough. And the marinara sauce is very bland. It's almost got like no kick to it. It's cheap though. It's crazy to me. Modeno's just saying he loves Pizza Nova, or he likes Pizza Nova, but Pizza is at the bottom. It's crazy to me that they're still in business. People still buy it. Like, if you walk through the village at night and everyone's drunk, everyone's still buying pizza slices. So this is Beer Bistro, where, wasn't it like a couple years ago, someone was eating here and then someone just came in and like shot them? Kurt, I think it's more like A&W's okay, but I think I just don't really like their onion rings or their french fries. Their burgers are fine. Yeah, Kurt, it was like caught on a security camera too. It was a hit, apparently. I used to love the A&W onion rings, but I think I just got sick of them.
Dude, I wouldn't want to live in this town.
So now we are heading north on Yonge. Another controversial opinion of mine, I love Burger King's onion rings so much, even though I know they're like apparently not even made with real onions, like some weird onion byproduct paste. My dipping sauce of choice, usually sweet and sour, but they had the, is it like spicy honey mustard or something? I think they still have it. That's a very, very close second. Yeah, Pedalite is pretty good. I haven't had it in a while. Or maybe I've never had it. Speaking of pizza, Pizza Aiello. There's the Deloitte Insurance Company. Actually, maybe they're not insurance. I actually don't know. They're financial. I don't know that much. Jennifer, hello. So nice to see you here. I hope you're doing well tonight. I genuinely get excited to see names I recognize. So we're looking down Adelaide Street. This is to the west, but we're gonna keep walking north.
This was like my first
I think I picked a good night to stream because I'm hitting in the 30s right now for views. I'm lucky if I get above 15. So this is really great. Thank you everyone for joining and watching the stroll.
No, not really. Not really.
So we have the King Street bike lanes here. And I kind of like that they have the proper barriers that cars can't go over. Makes it feel a little bit more safe. Oh, hello, Jas. Hi. Thanks for joining. So Deneen Coffee, Deneen over there, that one, also really delicious coffee, really beautiful lobby front area, store area, there we go, because they restored it to its former glory with like tiling floors and everything. We have the Fornos. Il Forno? No, I think it's just Forno. Then we have Mado Ice Cream and Bakery. I think I went in there Nuit Blanche last year. It was very busy. Didn't get anything though. Walked back out. I was curious about that too, Jazz. So it's for Jasmine. There's Saks Fifth Avenue, still the Hudson's Bay building. Is it fully Saks Fifth Avenue now? Is the Hudson's Bay just completely scrubbed out? I thought they were sharing it or something. I don't know. we have the Richmond bike lanes, also nicely separated with the barrier. Although I believe it only goes one way on this street, same with traffic. I think you can only go westbound.
That's the same top of your lip.
Jennifer, you seem to be the expert on sound. Am I gonna be good and stand here? I mean, the street is closed, there's no cars coming, but the light's still red. I think it's safe to go. Little peek at the not that you can see much at the moment.
That is a wild that is
Nice restoration efforts they've done for this building, which was a Tower Records. I don't know what it was before then, but in the 90s, the late 90s, Tower Records it was a sporting goods store for quite a while too. I forget the name of it. The Elgin Winter Theater, right up here. Oh, yeah, it was an HMV. Yeah, I think you're right. I confuse it because there's the giant HMV at the top too. Let me see inside. It's probably too dark. Nope. Oh, maybe. You can see my reflection there. It's just the box office, though. And I remember when this HomeSense was, for a very hot minute, it was a Toys R Us.
I do. It's gonna take forever and I'm
We're passing by another Firkin. Firkin on Yonge.
Oh, there's a big bird in every country. That's different.
País mo cargado no vuelvo sola.
I wonder if a concert just got out or something. There's a lot of people around here. Maybe not. It's just always kind of busy on Yonge. So there's a Fran's down there. And then Massey Hall. Going on there? There's like loud construction noises or something. Sounds like it's coming from there. Gentle Breeze says to your left, behind the Eaton Center, there used to be a place called Trinity Square. Yeah, it's kind of like through there on the other side. You're right, they used to do skating there. I don't think they do anymore. Prizes from the claw machines.
All these like Chester would love. Yeah.
These are kind of cute. These little astronauts. I haven't actually been inside of here yet, but I know it exists. Get a grip or let me do it for you. Might be kind of a fun live stream to go in there and play the claw machines and lose all my money. I won a Charmander from a claw machine at the CNE. I'm sure it's probably set on fire by now, but so I'm probably going to check something really quick once I get to Yonge and Ness Square.
Reinvigorate my battery about men.
I just want to have an eye on my battery. Well, there's almost no safe place to just stand here. Oh, there's a dead bird. Yeah, I know they're rigged. Yeah. I know that they only grab when you put in a certain amount of money. But let me have my glory moment. Yeah, he was saying the claw machines are rigged. I know. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna peek at my battery. So it might pause the stream. We are good. We are at 50%. I could plug in my battery charger too. If it becomes an issue. I have my giant battery brick on me. Yeah, he says I don't think it's worth playing a claw machine. No, it's not. At the CNE, they had the prices of the things. You could just buy them without the claw machine. So, Kurt says it's okay to enjoy your claw machine addiction. I support. I don't think I have an addiction. It was just a thrill to win something, and to win it for someone who wanted it. So, it's very nice. But yeah, no claw machines for me. Just gonna do a quick spin around here. This is probably the emptiest I've seen Yonge and Dundas Square in a while. A sign of the cold weather setting in. Giant ad for Detroit pizza. There was a Johnny Rockets here a while ago. Oh, I think that's long gone. This is very interesting art. It's almost like somebody's hiding in the bushes to sneak a photo of this man here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I thought there was someone sleeping in the box office. There's Shake Shack. I've not been there yet. I've been to the one in New York years ago.
I think he does.
On the Healthy Planet used to be a Panera a long time ago. I don't think there's any more Paneras in downtown Toronto. I think you have to go to like Oakville to get to one. So this is where the HMV used to be. Now Tokyo Smoke. Which is a cannabis store. Much to my own disappointment, I thought it was a sushi restaurant when I had one open up near me before.
Yeah, I think.
And there's the Ryerson Student Learning Center. Big monstrosity. Kurt says the Mississauga has a Panera by Square One. The Etobicoke Panera by Sherway is going to be the first Jimmy John's. Oh, we're opening with Jimmy John's.
Yo, buddy, am I on the camera?
You are. What did he do? I didn't even see actually. Did he flip the middle finger? It's funny. No, that I'm really excited. Oh yeah, Timu. Did I say Ryerson? I did say Ryerson, didn't I? Timu. TMU. Not to be confused with the very budgeted discount shopping website. Anna, I think you sent me a message, but I didn't see it. It like popped away so quickly, and it would freeze the stream to go look at it. So you might have to send it again. Dingus face, yeah. I figured he was just doing something stupid. There's a Pinocchio. Hello, Inez. Go to Brampton. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to do on a Tuesday night, right? Travel to Brampton. Oh, thanks, Anna. Yeah. I made it to 40 people watching. Wow. There's someone else. Do I go? Probably. Well, that was nerve-wracking. Big IKEA. Well, it's not actually that big. It's a small IKEA. The downtown IKEA. Right there in Aura. I wonder how the shops are doing underground. I know they're never doing too well. Yeah. I don't know how Henry does it. I thought it wouldn't be too late. Like it's, oh, I guess it's 11. I guess I did start at 9:30. Ennis, you're from Montreal. Is Montreal that bad? I was there in the summer, but maybe because I stayed in like Petit Patly, something like that. It's the neighborhood where my best friend lives. I think it's Petit Patly. So maybe it's like safe-ish there. Yeah, maybe it's safer to go up Church. I'm gonna cut through a quieter street. I didn't realize how high this mural goes. It's like all the way to the top of the building. I feel like the phone is gonna fall on my face right now. I think there's another mural behind me. Oh no, it's just the office building. Downtown Montreal is crazy. Maybe last time I was there I wasn't in downtown as much. I was in the old town. And then I was at the, I forget the name of that district. Not the garment district, I think that's a Toronto thing. It's where all those like new condos are. It's kind of like south a little bit of downtown. It's kind of next to Old Town. It's really nice, old historic townhomes down the street. It's very echoey, the sirens from behind down the street. Just like reverbing. There we go, much better. It's very dark over here. I want to see how it looks with the iPhone. It's still kind of dark. Yeah, it's not as good as the Pocket. The Pocket 3 handles light really, really well, low light. Yeah, but Dana says nice and quiet along this stretch, minus the sirens. I agree. It's peaceful. My friend almost bought a house on one street up. So those sirens are really annoying. They're coming from this direction now. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm using the iPhone 16 now. I've upgraded. But I'm still using a gimbal. I haven't figured out how Henry doesn't use a gimbal. I can't seem to find in any of the streaming software the ability to turn on stabilization. So I'm just gonna assume for now that Henry has some of the steadiest hands. Go to Moss Park. I am not going to Moss Park right now. But thank you for the suggestion. That's a danger zone. Actually, maybe it's not too bad. Because they They kind of tore a bunch of it up for the Ontario line construction. But unfortunately, that's not the direction I'm heading. The flares look different from the 15. These flares, right? Yeah. I wonder if I can get some sort of clip-on like ND filter or something to reduce those flares on the back camera. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. It doesn't really... I don't think it would bother most people, but unless you're paying attention to those details. Kurt says J.J. Abrams would appreciate the lens flares. Indeed he would. He's an abundant user of the lens flare effect. Get a shot at the mural. This was the barn. It was a gay club, but I think it's been shut down for over a decade by now at least. I don't know what they're doing with the building. Let's look down Granby Street. HZ is asking, did I go to Nuit Blanche? I did. I did a live stream there. And I met a lot of really cool other streamers. At night, I get really paranoid when somebody's walking like right behind me. The old Maple Leaf Gardens, now the TMU Athletic Center. HZ Ryerson, which is now called TMU, is behind me, but this is their athletic center now, and grocery store Loblaws is at the bottom. Oh, that guy just came right into me. Yeah, they renamed it about a year ago, maybe slightly over that. It is a canceled name. Oh, it's walking time. It's so funny, you can see people's TVs. You can see what people are watching. It'd be very weird to like film in there and then see my live stream. Very inception-y. Fortunately, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I'm not anywhere near Ken or Johnny's level of viewership. That's the gym for the building. It's a really big gym. I'll look inside the Loblaws. It's closed right now? Maybe not. Oh, I think it is closed, yeah. I guess those are employees. There's a lot of dirt on here. Someone needs to climb up and clean it. Max, it is a condo building. 2 separate condo buildings. There's one on that side over there, and then there's another one over there. And I think the entrance to that one is there, and then the entrance to this building is up around the corner. Oh, are you in Las Vegas, Max? Yeah. I was thinking of going to Vegas at the end of the month. I went to do something for my birthday, so I'm not all glum about it, but yeah, we'll see. No problem, Max. I love talking about the city and explaining things, and I love when Kurt fact checks me, which is also great because I don't know everything. So there is Hair of the Dog, which has not so great food. I ordered a poutine from there once, and the gravy was like this weird orange color and did not taste great. Yeah, Anna says, amazing the transformation in that corner. Yeah, it really, well, it was a parking lot for the longest time behind Zippers. And yeah, now it's condos. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, it's sad that like some businesses had to close down for that. All right. Good night, Jennifer. Thanks for joining. Thanks for dropping in. It's great seeing you as always. Have a good night. So now we are at Alexander in church, and there was a statue of Alexander Wood, but it was taken down. No, sorry. And yeah, they got taken down. Alexander Wood was also canceled. There's like a lot of stuff going on tonight. What is this? Oh, it said fortune and strength there. I thought it was a fortune teller. No, it's a Bitcoin thing. Really nice decorations. So Max is asking, does Toronto get hot during the summer? It can. We did have, I think, 1 or 2 heat waves this summer, but I don't think it was unbearable. And yes, I have watched Schitt's Creek. I think I've watched the first 3 seasons, been meaning to finish it. Yeah, the ghosts are really cute. The drink. Let's zoom in on that. There we go. So if you don't know, if it wasn't apparent, this is the gay village in Toronto, hence the rainbows everywhere. And this is where the big adult Halloween celebration happens here. So this is where I'll hopefully be live streaming the festivities. That's the plan, at least. Sometimes things don't always go to plan. So Yaki says, go to London, England for your birthday. I would love to. I love London, England. I love the UK. I was supposed to go there this year with my best friend, but some circumstances happened and we decided to postpone it to next year. He's never been. I've been quite a few times. I think London and Edinburgh. Edinburgh for sure. Edinburgh's one of my favorite cities. That's up in Scotland. Italy. I was just in Italy just a year ago. I have mixed feelings on it, but I think part of my mixed feelings is the friend I went with. She kind of overhyped it to me. And I was like, at first, kind of blah with the food, but I found out we just kept going to tourist trap restaurants, and then some locals told me some good restaurants, and the food was so good. Definitely some of the best food I've had. Oh, some stones here. It's a bondage and fetish store. Any leprechauns around there? No, no leprechauns. One time, Bobby says, one time a leprechaun attacked me and tried to take my leg. That sounds terrifying. Isn't that horror movie with Jennifer Aniston called Leprechaun? There's Sherry Bistro next to the bathhouse entrance. I might have filmed someone going in there. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know if leprechauns exist. I don't think so. It's pizza. We were talking about terrible pizza earlier. There's a taxi cab not waiting for me to cross. As far as also this building went up really quickly, but I think these are just rental units. Wow, we've almost reached 50 viewers. This is a milestone for the channel. There's a record store. This used to be a lesbian bar called Slacks, or maybe it was next door, I can't remember. Hang on, yeah. I'm gonna, if you're still there, I'm gonna give you mod status. I'm gonna try to. It'll let me. There we go. There might be someone you might need to take care of. I saw Nightbot went after it, but we need to do a ban. See, Medano, it's not just on the streets where you encounter interesting people. No, I think Bobby's fine. There was another guy that was spamming hate. Like, I think he was spamming, Nightbot got, or put a warning on that person. They were spamming, like, something hateful. Yeah, Bobby is harmless. I'm enjoying this weird conversation about leprechauns. Dice Woo says, "Hey Red Eddie, found your channel from the Nuit Blanche live you did. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming in the chat and saying hi. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that comment." This is very quiet. What time is it? Oh, it sounded like he broke something there. 11:30. Okay, we can still keep going for a bit. I'm just being a little bit conscious about the time for the subway. I mean, I guess I could Uber home, but I probably need to plug in the battery now. Just gonna stop for a second. The gimbal kind of goes all funky when I'm trying to hold the phone steady to plug in the charger, so just bear with me for a second. And now to hold on to the gimbal correctly. There we go. All right. We are kind of in business. We are back. John says, "Good morning. Great to see it's busier on the chat." Thanks for coming, John. Yeah, I guess it is morning there. It's quite early for you there. Lazy listener. Anna, office day tomorrow. Gotta head to bed. Good night all. Be aware of your surroundings. Thanks, Anna. I hope you have a good night and a good sleep. I probably won't be out too much longer, so don't worry too much about me. Plus, I did used to live around here. Make sure my charger is going. It says my uncle owned a restaurant and apartment building at Florence, Spadina in the 80s. Oh, that's cool. Do you know the name of the restaurant? Or do you know what building? Like what's there now? Streets of Ontario, welcome. And also, hello, OG Trev, also welcome. Geez, we're up to 50 right now. Thank you, everyone. This is exciting. Riviera, yeah, it sounds familiar, but I mean, Riviera is reminds me of like the hotel in Vegas. I mean, I was alive in the 80s, but I don't think we came downtown too often. We're gonna keep on going up to Bloor Street now. Oh, like a Subway sandwich shop or Subway station? I'm trying to think if there's a Subway sandwich shop around Bloor and Spadina. There's a Pizza there. There's a 7-Eleven. Maybe it's a Circle K. There's a Tim Hortons. OG Trust says, where did all the people go? I don't know. It's very quiet tonight, which is good. Streets of Ontario, are you native to Toronto, sir? I am indeed. I was born and raised here. I am a native. Right beside, oh, I guess there is one right beside the Shoppers. Oh, yes, okay. Maybe I'll do an annex walk later this week, maybe Thursday. I'll do that. I think Vasily was asking when I was going to go because he wanted to join. But my schedule's a little bit all over the place. Streets of Ontario is asking what phone I'm streaming with. I'm streaming with the iPhone 16 Pro. So I'm gonna see for a minute. Decide, do I go up to Bloor from here or do I cut through to Yonge? I think you guys might find Yonge Street a little bit more entertaining between here and Bloor. It's a little bit dull, this part of Bloor there. Now gentle breeze, you're right, yeah. It is a word. What do you call yourself then? You could say I'm born and raised here. No, it is not the Pro Max, it's just the Pro. The cameras, I was gonna go with the Pro Max, but the cameras are the same, exactly same for the first time between the Pro and the Pro Max. OG Trev says, looks like a freaking lockdown. Yeah, it's just quiet tonight. It's a Tuesday, no one's really out.
Like I looked through all my experiences, I'm like,
oh, that's really cool, Vince. Vince said that during the Santa Claus fair, you got to sell parking in the parking lot beside the restaurant.
keep the glass pointed on my teacher's bald head. Bald spot. Wow, you're...
Someone is trying to point the laser pointer down at someone way up top. Left Toronto at 20 and now 54, living in Alberta. Never leave Toronto. Alberta's pretty great too. I like Edmonton. I was in Calgary for the first time in November. Been to Edmonton a couple of times. What is Toronto's population? It's a tricky question because there's like a couple of different ways to count that population. It's either Toronto City proper versus the GTA and the surrounding areas. I think everything as a whole, the amalgamation, I think it's 12 million. It might be bigger now. And I think downtown in Toronto proper is 3. We need someone to actually Google this. I don't know what's going on there. They're still doing work on this. Yeah, Kurt, like they say the golden Horseshoe region? No, GTHA, Greater Toronto Hamilton Area. Is that what that stands for? Yeah, I think I saw a community post by Henry about that individual, but I wasn't sure on the story. What happened there? This light is always tricky to turn because it's kind of like a big turn from there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to block, I trust you guys. Generally, I don't know who some of these people are, but I guess if they're harassing people. I'm still happy that Saigon Lotus is there. I actually really love Saigon Lotus. The other one's in Chinatown, so at least this is like a little bit closer to me. Streets of Ontario is my channel monetized yet. It is not. The first stage for getting any sort of monetization is to get 500 subscribers, which I have, and 3,000 watch hours. Look at the tower. I don't think you can see the CN Tower from here. So, oh wait, no, that's why my comments went all the way. I don't know why it does this. Weird. Yeah, my comments randomly scrolled up, and it's reading an old comment or somebody wrote in the chat saying CN Tower. So I need 3,000 watch hours, and the other Toronto walktubers have told me that live streaming is the best way to get those up. So hence the live streaming. Oh, this is a Fungi's opening here. It's so weird. I don't really have any interest in shrooms, but and I think they just get shut down every time they try to open one. All right, Young Implorer, I think we're gonna head towards Bay Station, and then I will probably call it a stream because I'm getting cold. Likely need to go to bed. I might. So I've never understood these benches. They have this kind of symbol, like to touch heat or something, but Vince, I absolutely remember Night Walk on City TV. Somebody at City TV, they'd record a video, basically what I'm doing now, without the talking. I think they would just put it over jazz music. Oh gosh. So I got interrupted by these gigantic puffy jackets. These are for giants. Like, there's the regular size. And then you have two gigantic ones. One second, guys, just gonna check something really quickly. Okay, we're back. Yeah, so Max says they got Eataly in Las Vegas as well. Yeah, I've been to that Eataly. I actually went to that Eataly before they opened up one here in Toronto. So it was like my own little preview. Oh, that's really cool, Modena. I didn't know that. Modena was saying the night walks featured great music done by local Toronto artists. I really miss the old golden days of City TV from the 80s, even the early 90s. It's interesting. The new women's space now open. Explore the fall market. Fashion for now. Find your denim fit. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yeah, I remember Pee-wee's Playhouse. My favorite segments were always Penny, the girl with the pennies for eyes, the little claymation segments. Hi, my name is Penny. Max says the Tropicana Hotel is having an implosion in about 5 hours. Oh, really? They're doing like a live implosion? 5 hours though, that's here. So that's 2 in the morning now that they're doing that? Wouldn't they want to do that like during the day? Oh, Vasily, is it hitting? Vasily says Hurricane Milton is hitting tomorrow evening. Hitting Toronto or hitting the US, right? Yeah. I think it'd be hitting Toronto. Are we supposed to get rain tomorrow? I remember them doing a live implosion one time, like before the pandemic, and watching it live. Or maybe it was a replay. So we're now crossing Bay. My friend, one of my really good friends, Anita, was in Florida for the previous hurricane. She was in Tampa. And that was like a week or 2 ago. She was sending me videos and everything. Vince says, keep going to Spadina. You know what? We'll see. We'll see what my energy levels are. Actually, let me check my steps. I am at keep tripping over those things in the how many steps am I at on the other hand? 14,000. Yeah. Was it Hurricane Kirk? No. Wasn't it like a woman's name? I can't remember. Yeah, Vince, Toronto's pretty clean, especially on this section of Bloor. The Mink Mile, somebody told me it was called that, and I didn't realize that it actually had a name. We just called it Yorkville. Yeah, I do not remember the name of that hurricane facility. It was about 2 weeks ago. It's the one that just like destroyed parts of the States. Oh, what's going on there? That's creepy, the flashing light. Helena, there we go. Yeah, Vince is right. Hurricane Helena. So weird, I think I just walked through a spider web. It's very quiet. Very quiet for a Tuesday. It could almost be ASMR video. I'm excited to get home and check the quality of the stream. I mean, it looks really good on my phone, but it's not that stream. Baguette. Looks so fancy. That pumpkin looks good. Max is asking, how often do I live stream? At the moment, often enough. I think I've been doing them nearly daily for the last 5 or so days. But I mostly am just testing out new equipment and things like that. I'll probably eventually snuggle into a proper schedule, probably do 2 or 3 times a week. We'll also see how it goes with the colder weather. But for now, I'm just gonna try to do it as often as I can, just to get myself out of the house. Although this is a lot later than I thought I would be. I thought I would be home by now. enjoying this. Oh yeah, Yoshi, weren't you wearing a Leafs jersey when I saw you on Saturday? I think you were. Definitely a Leafs fan. What's going on with this? I guess it's donations or something. Yeah, here's the ROM, Vince. And that's where Banana Republic was, and there was rumors for a bit that the Apple Store was going to move in there like a decade ago or so, but that never happened.
It didn't.
You're going to go watch the game on the same day as New Year's Blanche. Oh, we have a shot of the CN Tower here. Oh, so there was a Leafs game on the weekend. Someone was asking me about the Jays recently. Like, it's like almost World Series time. No, it is right. It's World Series time. It's like, yeah, don't hold your breath. There used to be like a 24-hour Subway sandwich place here. I think it's long gone now.
Ran down the street.
Sad too, because one of my favorite brunch spots, Over Easy, used to be right here. Also long gone. It's been closed for a while. McMaster University. I guess this is a satellite campus. I did not know that. Oh yeah, it's like a little office. McMaster. Oh, that's too bad you're gonna miss the games, Yoshi. But yeah, rep them. Rep the Leafs. Wear that jersey. I used to have a Leafs jersey a long time ago. I loved it. Then the arm tore off of it. So Vince, I don't think we're gonna go to Spadina today. I think it's a little late. It's almost midnight. I'm probably gonna hop into the subway here shortly, but if you're around for another live stream, we'll be happy to go to Spadina and see if you can point out the spot where the restaurant is. Yeah, it's a little too late. I told myself originally I was only gonna live stream for an hour, and I'm almost at 2.5. Hello, Gabriella Guto. No, Max, we are the same time zone as New York. I think it's a 3-hour difference. Because I think Las Vegas is in the same time zone as LA. I think you guys are Western or Pacific Standard Time. Oh, you got confused. No, there's no mountains here in Toronto. Very flat. Well, mostly flat. We have a bit of a escarpment, but Vancouver has all the beautiful mountains. So I think once I get up to St. George, I'm gonna call it a night. My hands are cold, and that talk of pizza makes me want pizza, although I probably am having it's a little too late to eat a pizza. And I will go up there and say my goodbyes. Oh wow, they're doing some major construction over there. Do I like Tim Hortons? I do like Tim Hortons actually. I don't like all of their food, but I do like them. Yeah, I'll show the subway entrance before I sign off. Is this Starbucks still there? Is it open? No, it's closed. Yeah, everything's closed. It's quite late. It's bedtime. I probably can't go in the subway though, Vince. The signal might cut out. So it's probably best I just say goodnight and close the stream before going in. But here's the subway entrance. It's Gabriella's birthday? Well, happy birthday, Gabriella. And yeah, this is it. So thank you everyone who joined me for this walk. It was a lot of fun. We had a couple of good laughs. So I am going to duck into the subway and head home. So thanks everyone for joining, and sorry some of you are coming in now and I'm signing off on the stream. But I will do more. There'll be more live streams for sure in the future. But until then, thanks and have a good night, guys.